Is it working? Are we live? Guys, are we... There's a lot of delay, but we're live. That's a good thing. So, no one's in here. We already know that. So, all I know is we gotta get people in here. But that's not a big issue right now. So what I'm gonna do is just have this. It's gonna be put onto YouTube as a VOD anyway, so it's not gonna really matter. So, I have an idea. I need to get chat set on. I'm shutting myself up in the background because that's annoying as fuck. So, I've popped out chat here, as you can see. I'm thinking that I have chat popped out and then put it into the stream via URL, right? What I would assume we do is do a browser capture, if that's an option. I don't think it's an option. No, don't seem like it. That's unfortunate. You know, I kinda wanted to have that as an option, but okay. It's fine. We ball. We ball. Don't gotta worry about nothing else. So, I don't care if my bitrate is higher than what's recommended. My stream is 480p. We're doing full quality video. I'm not lacking on the fans, bro. I don't know what any of this is. So, I would assume we have, you know, everything set up for the stream. So, I guess next course of action is Minecraft. Or, we could play a little bit of Tetris, and I like Tetris a lot. I like Tetris. This version of Tetris is so much more different. Because, you know, it's made for your terminal. I'm a Linux user. What did you expect me to use? A browser for Tetris? Ho ho ho! Not a chance. I'm a Linux user. Not some Microsoft Windows user. I'm not that kind of person. That gave off the same vibe as, I bite my thumb at you, sir. I'm terrible at this game, bro. What? That was completely unnecessary. I just did it for the love of the game. Bro, I can hear the national anthem playing on my grandmother's television. Oh, they're doing politics again. I say that like I haven't spoken about politics like at least 15 times to people I know. Oh no, bro, I'm cooked. No, I'm cooked. Cooked. Done. Okay, well that's enough of that. So now, we get Minecraft running. And I am on an absolute slab. If you watched my latest short, you would see the specs of my computer are 14 years old. So, kinda need to, you know, do a little tinkering here and there. So, really, the only option I had was to run 1.8. I was waiting for it to be done. Okay, flashbang's over. I should probably put headphones on. That way, I can turn up the audio, and there won't be any bleed through. It's a smart idea. Big brain. It's brain time. How do you swap to? Bruh. Why are you like this? Well, there's audio. Minecraft, are we good? No, seems to be fine to me. Everything should be, you know, running. There we go. Let me check OBS, make sure this is... Oh, it's definitely coming through. Do 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 do. Oh no wait, sprint. No. Lynn. What? Why am I underwater? Bro. What shenanigans is my FPS? Bro, hello? Leo, can I at least make it up here first? Can I at least make it out of the hellhole? Nope. Yep, that just won't do. You need to be down a little. I don't need VSync. Those can be turned down. Only thing map levels actually does is... What are you doing? Go down. The only thing the map level is just... Oh, if I look out really far, how clear does it look? Ooh! Oh, that is buttery smooth! How much FPS are we getting? Smooth 80-90. Oh, the butter is... It's insanely good. Oh, should probably open my inventory first. Yep. It's just because Twitch requires so much more traction to get started with, whereas I can just make a live stream, go through it on my phone, and take clips. Or I can just make clips and post them on my shorts with a link to the stream, to the VOD, and then people can watch the VOD. Right? Gotta think smart. Think smart, not hard. I'm trying to see if my dog goes on my bed. He is not. Bro, I've tried to mine this block 3 fucking times. Give it to me already. Like a fruit snack. Giving that frick back. Ooh, bars. And I also posted about this in one of my comments on my first short on this channel. Was that I noticed that shorts gain so much more traction. And it's like, people just have a terrible attention span. So naturally, they're gonna go for short form content. My audience I want to have is not short form. I want long form content people. I want to do live streams. I want to do long form videos. We need to install Optifine. Of course, nobody. Gotta get Optifine. It gives you way better performance too. Optifine.net. Go 1.8 download. And then we need to have Forge. Forge, download. Okay. I should be able to edit. There you go. Mods, I have long hair, if you couldn't tell. So, or not long, but like, you know, medium length hair. I have super long sideburns, so I have to try and keep them up in my ear, behind my ear some. Mod loader, Forge. We're just gonna... No, I want to install the latest. And I like being organized. Where's my downloads? So I'm gonna go in here and make a new folder. Bro, what am I doing? Slap that in there. Add a file. Now I can go into this. Pull in Optifine. I can close that out. Amazing. Lads, shall we get a texture pack rolling? Because I know damn good and well I'm not gonna be able to run shaders. I think we could try and get a texture pack. I'm horrible at typing. That's 1.8.9. Oh, excuse me. Okay, 1.8. Are there any that are, you know, good? Bro, why would I need a Winchester? This one looks nice. No, never mind, bro. That looks terrible. Ow. Ow, my knee. Ow. Ow. Faithful's good. Faithful is really good. Bro, I gotta install through Mediafire. What? Y'all tweaking. Me needing to install from an external source that may or may not have a potential virus in it? Blasphemy. I hate it. I need to get a haircut. We gotta go bald. Right down the... We gotta... Do you know the image of the cat? Hold on. Do you know the image of the cat? Where's... Yes! We're gonna do this. I'm gonna get exactly this haircut. That's the exact haircut I need right there. Are there even any... I'm just curious. Because I actually want to know. Because I don't know if there were any. Oh my gosh, there were? This was a thing. Ain't no telling what'll actually run that. Miniature shader. Oh, look at that. It's like pixels, kind of. Cause you know. Give me download links. Java. We're just gonna roll with it. The cat. The cat! That poor dubious little kitty. He's never gonna know what hit him. Alright. Now that we have everything bamboozled and in, we can try it. Because I think my computer could, you know, handle some shader. Like a small shader that's like nothing crazy. Super Meat Boy. Good game if you want to rage quit. Okay, let's see. Alright, first we need to load the world. It's always your baseline is the game. Alright, your baseline is always, let's just, you know, in the game by default. I forgot that Optifine lets you do all this. Oh, really? I didn't even know. Bro, my game is for 0 FPS. No connected textures, went to the default, and the entire game just froze. Bro, hello? Nah, we gotta go bald. Oh wait, I forgot that this is an option. So maybe configuring some of the settings before going into it could have been a good idea. You know, because I want to get as much performance out of it as I can, being that I'm on, you know, a shitbox. Like, you're not gonna get anything good out of this thing. You just gotta say, fuck it, we ball. Smooth FPS. Fast render. Nice. More updates. Could be good. Yeah. for funsies. Fast render needs to be off. We'll touch that in a second. Okay. Hey, we're in the game. Yeah, stand still, let everything load in. Because, you know, 8 chunks of render distance is a lot. Yeah, on my Chrome, when I used to play on like off of damn Chromebook, I had to do tiny. 8 chunks is normal. We'll do 5. You know. Now I do know that on newer versions of the game, with the crazy good optimization mods that people have, this game would run perfectly fine. Like 70 FPS. No stuttering. How much FPS would be like? 100. Oh, wow. Yeah, a significant amount. And with all of the boosted stuff, yeah, this is good. This is good. I like this. We like this. We want this. Now let's... really doesn't even work. That's actually sad. Oh well. All that means is that we get to have more optimization. And you know what more optimization means? I can have normal render distance. Hopefully without my computer absolutely slamming itself in the back of the head. It's summer break, guys. Like, just gonna play Minecraft, relax, make some YouTube videos. God, imagine if my schoolmates found out that I make YouTube, that I've been trying to start up a YouTube channel, making YouTube videos. Ugh, I'd be cooked. On the bright side, I do host a Minecraft server. It was more of just a hobby thing, but I might actually, you know, make a new one that's just an SMP. First things first, I mean the most important thing, elbow. Second, we need tools. Earlier this, well, not really this day, but earlier, what I would consider the same day, feeling very unwell, and the way I combated this was by listening to the Minecraft OST. Not even joking. I just kind of, sat around and listened to the Minecraft OST, and that worked. I guess that's gone. Oh well. pig, you scared the crap out of me. All of you are gonna die, just letting you know this. Like, all of you are dead. Lag Spike, my beloved. Have you seen the hack clients people get? Those things are insane. Like, those hack clients are a totally different thing. One of them is called Meteor Client, and it's just insane to witness people, like, you know, basically flying. If I think that's what it has. Or auto-bridging and all this crazy stuff. And I'm just thinking, is it too hard to, you know, play the game normally? You know, like a normal person would? Ooh, we can try the resource pack now. Yeah, we can do the resource pack. Dubious. I don't know if there's any other land in the vicinity besides there for probably miles. So we're gonna live on this island, and we'll steal the land of the other island, and use it to make a longer island, a bigger island. I don't know why people hate on Birch so much. People act like Birch is the absolute worst thing they've ever seen in their lives. And it's really not that bad. I think if you use it as a floor, like a flooring, it looks just fine. Oh, my dog is on the bed. Amazing. Oh, he's sound asleep. I've never seen him sleep this good in my life. I should be going to bed because of how late it is. But you know what? Who cares? I'm playing Minecraft. I remember years back, I'm gonna sound cringe, but I used to watch the Dream SMP. I know. Calm down. Calm down there, lads. I know that's crazy. I enjoyed it. Calm down. I just know there was so much controversy around that stuff. It wasn't bad. It was scripted and everything. But it was interesting to watch, especially when Jay Schlatt came in and became, like, the president of the server or something. Like, during COVID, that's what I was watching. It's like, what else was I gonna do? I had nothing else to do. I didn't have a computer. All I had was a freaking tablet and a TV. So I just sat at the TV and watched, like, on a chair, and sat for hours on end and just watched the streams. Which nowadays, I don't watch streams that much myself. Mainly because I'm just lazy like that. I need to, though. You know, watching long-form content helps your brain a lot more than you think it does. Because you actually learn to cope with watching long things and spending more time to, you know, get to do something, rather than the quick, hasty fix that Shorts gives you. That quick fix, it's not a luxury that you get out of I can hear them and it scares me. That quick fix, it's not a thing that you get when you watch long-form content. You don't get that quick smash hit fix of dopamine in your brain. Which, I'm going to be brutally honest, y'all kind of need to learn how to live without that. The only reason I will be making any shorts is to promote my content to a wider audience, because I know shorts are fast. People have low attention spans. They can't stand to watch a video more than 15 seconds, because all you get is... I'm guilty of that too. I know I am. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to claim to be anything better. But I'm certainly way better at watching long-form content. It's the majority of what I consume on YouTube. I can't just sit here and play a game in silence. I have to be talking. Otherwise, people don't want to watch it. Oh, suddenly nothing. There's nothing to listen to. I'm bored now. Like, what? You can't just sit back, watch a guy play a video game, and enjoy the gameplay? What happened to gameplay? Like, Kesa, for example. Amazing YouTuber and streamer. I could sit back and watch his streams easily, because he's funny. You have to work with the algorithm, not against the algorithm. If you start working against the YouTube's algorithm, you're gonna get nowhere. You're gonna have no views. You're gonna get no likes, nothing. You have to know what hits. If you make content that sticks, that being now short-form content, you're gonna get your content pushed out a lot. Same goes for creating a lot of content. If you pump out tons and tons of content, even if it's like especially in a quick period of time, if you just have a backlog of content stored, YouTube, when you post all of that, YouTube's gonna be like, whoa, this guy can produce, and push your content up into the algorithm. And trust me, the algorithm, it sucks. It's horrendous, right? Because sometimes you want to watch something different, but you don't know what you want to watch. But all that YouTube gives is what hooks you, and it makes them money. And I know being a YouTuber or a streamer can make money, and I would love to be able to do that kind of thing. Have a big audience of people that want to come sit their butts down and watch me for 3 hours and enjoy that. But you know what? I'm not popular. I don't think I ever will be. I'm not worried about how many views I'm gonna get on my next YouTube video. I value that, but what I would rather have is a small, reliable fan base that actually enjoys watching my videos. Hey, no, nuh-uh. Okay. You. I hate those things. I hate all of them. I'm not gonna throw away my saplings, because those can be used to make you can plant those and get more trees, and that's pretty good. This is more of a personal opinion, and kind of attacking how Minecraft is now. It kind of became a monopoly of sorts. You know, what happened to we give updates for the we give updates people want because people enjoy those updates and they like playing the game. What happened to that? I mean, there's so much variety on blocks now that you think with all those blocks you'd be able to have some creativity, but really you don't. Your creativity goes drowned out, gone. Your creativity gets sucked away because now you have too much to choose instead of working with the limited tools you have to make a masterpiece. You have Da Vinci's entire freaking catalog of tools at your hands. I hate that we, as a society, can't just sit back and relax. We always got to be doing something. We can't just rest. Enjoy the limited time we have on this planet. It's not something we do anymore, or at least not publicly. You know. The thing is, people are so worried about death. If you're so scared of that, why don't you spend more time enjoying life? I'm gonna turn this resource back off. Why don't you spend more time? Why aren't you talking to your family as much as you should be? Do you say I love you to your mother when you go to bed before you go to bed at night? Do you make sure that they know? Do you pray to God before you go to bed? And I know, people, whoa, careful there, he's a Christian. And God put me on this earth for a reason. I don't have a Bible on my desk. I have a Bible on my nightstand. It doesn't take much to live for God. Don't live in sin at all. You will sin. That's a thing that's human. But would you rather have temporary pleasures or eternal life? And I know the algorithm is not going to like that. I don't care if it does. I don't care if people like or dislike the things I have to say, because you know what? I know I'm right. People don't like hearing what's wrong, what's right. They don't want to hear it. None of it. It scares them. Is that a creeper? That's not a creeper. It scares those people. Especially those who know that they're doing wrong. You can't go throughout life thinking everything's going to be fine, dandy, and perfect, and everything is going to go great, you're going to have no issues. You can't do that. You need to wake up to reality. Sit back and realize for a moment the world that we are in. Almost nothing is good anymore. Everything is controlled by big corporations, and it sucks. Sometimes you need to take control of your life again. It's called Your Life for a reason, is it not? Why am I over here being so philosophical, God? I'm autistic as shit and mentally unstable. Why am I over here being philosophical for some reason? I guess I just decided that today was the day to be philosophical. Well, found where the noises were coming from. I'm definitely gonna harvest the crap out of this. It's out of the stone, though. I can tell you that. I'm gonna pull Elite Technique. Peaceful to normal. Elite Technique. Switch the game mode to peaceful and back to normal again. Unpatched Technique. Just switch the game mode. That way, and it's more or less, I just hate listening to him. But I can't be bothered for shit to go kill him at all. Oh, I can't see crap down that way. If I can't see that, I'm not going in there. I need a torch first. Thankfully, this is Minecraft. In Minecraft, you have charcoal. Let's see if there's stream chat going on. We have absolutely no one. That's fine. It's gonna become a VOD and I can promote it on YouTube Shorts anyways. So that's no big issue. Speaking facts, but nobody's here to listen. It's sad. I'm enjoying the game. Nobody's here to watch. Sad. But yeah, I don't do Twitch. I mean, I have an account on there, so I might watch Twitch videos, Twitch streams from time to time if I'm bored. But to be completely honest, it's not my thing. Streaming on Twitch, not my thing. I hate you. I have a strong disliking for cave noises. They just, nope. I hate them. With a fiery passion. Because I'm not good with horror games either. I used to be really good at, playing horror games and not getting scared. But I am not like that anymore. There's a vast and strong difference between watching someone play a horror game and actually playing it for yourself. Okay, we've got ourselves a nice plot of land here. So I can put a few chaps, little bitty buddies in there. Yeah, I'll say this though, newer Minecraft is nice, but just having to constantly run optimization mods all the time, it gets annoying. It really does. I can guarantee though that once I go back through this and grab clips and post and re-upload those clips onto YouTube, shit's gonna go viral. I'm calling it now. My young man plays Minecraft and talks about God and preaches the gospel or something like that. Christ died on the cross for our sins. That is a big thing that many people will tell you. But you gotta understand how painful that death was. Like, dog, you realize how much that it would hurt to have your wrists, feet being stabbed through with nails and hung up like that. I don't think that's very pleasant. Yes, terraforming. Excuse me again. Did anyone see the post on the news talking about an elderly woman that was doing Twitch streams and stuff to raise money for someone who has cancer? That is some noble shit right there. The only option she had was to record herself streaming. What else was she supposed to do? She didn't have money. Money wasn't an option. Fine. It's okay. Gives me more time to build my base out, you know? Go. Now I want to have one of them huge windows. It's got the option for renewable energy, so... Damn, you one big bunny! You gonna die, little bunny. Bye-bye. Give me your flesh. Nope. Not happening. See how... Oh, my shoulder. See how calm and relaxing Minecraft is when you actually just play the game. Smooth this into the future home. Cook up some sand. You know, I think for the sake of design, I'm gonna pull a magic trick. One day, you get to a point in life, and you'll take a moment and look back and see where you are, and realize just how far you've come. You won't notice it at first as things go on, but there will be a day you stop and look back and realize how far you truly went in life. No, we can do that. See if we'll do this instead. Making design choices already. Look at me go. I have logs. Oh, I can't hop through that, but that's annoying. That's whatever. I for sure need to erase this. This is a baller house that I'm putting together, bro. That's enough out of you, buddy. The trees, those are gonna take a hot minute. I'm checking my notifications. Gotta love the comments. Twizzy, my broke ass on a Dell monitor the same way. Real C's real KDE Linux desktop. Sometimes it's just hilarious to see the comments on videos that you post, because you just never know what it's gonna say. Also, something I noticed is that if you can get it right, your long form videos can get added to, like, you can trace them to your short form and kind of just, hope that somebody will look at it. Wow, my first short has gotten over 1,000 views, and my other one has just 166. That's crazy that the first one I ever made on this account got 1,000 up front. That's crazy. I'm gonna assume no one has texted me, but I'm gonna check anyways. I'm checking my mobile account. I'm not opening my normal account. I need to go with water. We got that premium drink mix, chat. We got that premium swag. Getting that premium drink mix. Just need to check stream to make sure everything's going okay. Alright. Have any of my trees grown? Or do I need to invade the other islands? I need to invade the other islands. It's not what I wanted to do, but okay. You know what? As a fun mission, we're gonna make a bridge from down here out again. We're gonna make like a bridge. Mainly just kind of like a normal bridge of cobblestone from this land to that land. All are fine. I hate horror games. Don't do this to me, Minecraft, please. I'm very, 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 very bad with horror games. I just want cobblestone, bro. But like, no sane man is gonna pass up on freaking iron. Hey, I don't have to invade Greenland. Looking at you, Trump. Yeah, I got a CRT because I'm just fucking poor as shit. And ironically, buying a new monitor, like even a used flat screen, it ends up costing a bit more than a CRT. And so my ass just decided, why not? Sandstone exists, right? Am I wrong? does exist. Hold on. Let's get a ton of sand. We can just make a sandstone thing all the way over. Playing modded Minecraft, as good as normal Minecraft is, modded Minecraft is also really fun. Especially if you get the right mods, the game can be really fun. I'm trying to get some more RAM for my computer, because my CPU, for being a 14-year-old CPU, it's really good, despite being Ivy Bridge with an iGPU. You know, it's surprisingly decent. So most of the time, I don't really have to worry about graphics. I have to worry about RAM. Now, if I want to get a better CPU for this computer, I have to figure out what motherboard it has, and then I'd have to spend a frick ton of money getting a CPU, and I really don't want to do that, and really that's not my concern. My real concern would be RAM. Even if I can just get 8 gigabytes of RAM, I'd be balling, because I don't need some fancy GPU to process shaders for Minecraft or any of that stuff. No, I don't need that. I just need to have fun. Plus, more RAM, usually better. Used to do parkour games. Need to get a new shovel. Have you seen the videos of the Chinese guy like raging? And he's like, "Tudong Goma!" Dun 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 dun, and he starts slamming the table every time he hits the spacebar. It's boom dong. It's just the funniest shit I have ever seen. Like, it is hilarious to watch. Wow. Sweden. Wow, we did not get much out of that. Just gonna have to harvest all of the sand. Sand, sandstone, all of it. I want a bright tan bridge going across the ocean to connect that land. Why? Because I can. Because that's an option that I have. Some people will say that Minecraft is boring. Screw you, first of all. You're wrong, I'm right. I've also heard people say Tetris is boring. Ow. It's one of the greatest games. It was the most revolutionary game that, at least to my memory, that I know of. It was the first game to ever cross the Iron Curtain. For those who don't know, the Iron Curtain is the term for the Soviet Union to the Western world. And for anything to get passed through that Iron Curtain, it was basically unheard of. That's why Tetris is such a revolutionary piece of history. Hello. I hate you. Okay. Well, I have spent well past my time here in the sand. So I need to hobble my chunky little ass right back to my home. You'd think that Minecraft wouldn't run on Linux, but it's made in Java. All the mods, Java. I mean, some are coded in like shit like Haskell, because people are weird. But it's mostly just Java. And I would love to get into Minecraft modding, but I don't speak Java. I don't know computer science, I don't speak Java, I don't do none of that. That's something I gotta work on. Guys, do you think this is enough? Chat, do you think this is enough sandstone to bridge to the other island? I can turn it into like a farm island. This is a long distance. Get out of my way. option to, you know, sleep. Hey. Bad. Alright, here we go. It's bridging time. I need to bridge to the yonder island over this way. This is surprisingly more blocks than I thought I would need. But you know, at the same time, I'm kind of not surprised. Nope. Not happening. You can't get me. I won't let you. You're gonna burn in the daylight, by the way, just letting you know that. Yep, it's daylight, idiots. Burn! Burn! me check how long this stream's been going on for. Hold on. I can't see that. I'm gonna check OBS. An hour! That's a lot of stream time. Yeah, whatever. We ball. Alright. Alright. It's sand. We gotta get way more sand. I did not get enough. Didn't get enough sandstone for, bro, cave sounds. Can you me not? I'm not even remotely anywhere scary, bro. Yeah, but I don't have enough sandstone to get into the place. So I'm gonna dedicate this entire Minecraft day to straight up just collecting sandstone and hoping that I'll have enough to make it over. People don't really watch streams anymore, you know? You gotta have some huge prior following to get a bunch of people watching your streams. Most of the time, at least. Which, my way of getting that is by working on building up a big a big name for shorts, almost. That way, when I actually start doing more live streams, I can hopefully have a community. We can just be like, yep, doing a stream, pull up, and people will actually show up. Yeah, with social media, you can't really stay on one platform. You have to target multiple different platforms at once, and have them all come to one area. There's also dual streaming, which is like you stream on both, like Kick and Twitch, or Kick and YouTube, or YouTube and Twitch. You know, that kind of thing. never want to run out of wood in Minecraft. Because if you run out of wood, you run out of resources. You run out of ways to get resources. I know a lot of people make money from doing YouTube and all that, and I don't see how. It is so hard to reach the threshold where YouTube actually starts paying you to make content on their platform, that in most cases it's not worth it. You really just gotta be doing the content for fun. And, I mean, once I get a following, I might host my own a new Minecraft server, where people could play on it. That'd be amazing, that would be fun. Almost there. There we go. That is 4 full stacks of sandstone. So, if that doesn't get me over to the other island, I don't know. I don't know what will. A big thing with YouTube is you gotta find your community. You can't really be an all person. Like, you can't be about programming and then go about and then like be this guy that's like, I hate AI, and then suddenly you're posting 13 videos about how you fucking love AI and that you want AI to be the future because Bill Gates said so. Like that's something only Benjamin Netanyahu would tell you to do. AI is gonna have a big part in our future, but unless contained properly, it could become a super weapon. I feel like AI has caused a lot of people to rely on it way too much. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, and oh wow, look at this, AI is useful. The bad part is that people rely too much on AI. Also, we got to the other island. Amazing. I can use this to work on connecting to that island. But yeah, the big usage of AI more or less causes people to be kind of reliant on it. They can't formulate thoughts, neither simple nor complex, without using AI. They can't think for themselves at all. Amazing. AI just causes people not to be able to think properly. At least not for themselves. Like, we have people full on doing their schoolwork only using AI. And I wouldn't say that, oh, wow, this is such a bad thing. People are using a tool to help with their homework. No, it's not that. It's that they end up not learning how to do. They end up learning how to do jack shit. And that's not what we want for society. Figured we would need more sandstone, especially for connecting to that other island, but for now this is fine. Stay hydrated, folks. Can't live without water, as much as you like diet soda. Amazing. How long have I been streaming for now? 44. Chat. Let's make a second story to the house. Make a room in the back here. Well, actually, first things first. Excuse me. Let's make a stack of torches. That's first operation. Then let's go harvest these birch trees. Wow. That is a huge drop. Absolutely massive. Minecraft kind of died out on YouTube, you know? People don't really play it that much anymore. That's kind of sad, you know? Like, especially with how good it is. It's sad that no one really plays it that much on YouTube. I want to have a staircase coming up, so I'm going to give myself this much room to work with, which isn't much, but it should be enough. That should be alone enough room to get a minor little staircase set up. gonna get as many. Yep. I know what I need to do though. I know my mission. My mission is, well, first of all, to plant saplings for oak. Oh, I don't know what I do with them. Unfortunately, whatever. That's why we have a second island. Come on. A single oak sapling can start a forest. Thank you. I'm getting very tired, but I want to get the stairwell on the second floor built. And I know that I'm going to need way more cobblestone than this. unfortunate. I'm temporarily gonna patch this like that. Alright. That's enough for today. Yeah, nearly 2 hours now. Well, no one watched. That's fine. I'm gonna end this here. I'll do another stream tomorrow, make some videos. I'm not gonna rush anything, and I'm gonna have burnout.